3+ weeks after America, or at least half of America, voted, can we have bipartisan agreement that no one should ever utter these moronic words again? Why should I vote? There's no difference between the candidates. Whether you loved her or hated her, Hillary Clinton would have continued virtually all of Barack Obama's greatest hits. Donald Trump has pledged to undo virtually all of them. I selected 10 of the most important things accomplished over the past 8 years to examine their likely fate. Affordable Care Act. Some moderation when Donald Trump spoke of keeping 2 key provisions, but the appointment of Congressman Tom Price, an anti-Obamacare hardliner, to head Health and Human Services does not portend well for the law. Supreme Court. Obama selected 2 liberals, Justices Kagan and Sotomayor. With Scalia's seat and likely those of a couple of other aging liberals up for grabs, the direction of the court likely for decades will change. Gay marriage, a 5-4 vote in favor just a year ago. While Trump calls it settled law, a reconfigured court might not. The Iran nuclear deal. Trump branded it a disaster and pledged to dismantle it. Paris Climate Accord and Clean Power executive orders. While the president-elect recently told The Times he had an open mind, he spent far more time calling climate change a China-created hoax and saying he'd scrap the deal. Restoration of relations with Cuba. Trump said, I'll terminate the deal unless Cuba meets our demands, whatever they are. Immigration. Obama's DACA executive order lets immigrants who came to the U.S. illegally when they were kids stay here to work and study. President-elect Trump famously campaigned to deport all people here illegally, although he's since been focusing on those who've committed crimes. Waterboarding. Obama deemed it torture and banned it. And although Trump has more recently said he's heard convincing arguments that torture is not effective, he campaigned on a promise to return waterboarding as well as other tactics he called, quote, a hell of a lot worse. The Dodd-Frank financial Wall Street reform passed in the wake of the worst financial meltdown since the Depression. Trump's new Wall Street-friendly economic team has promised to dismantle it. The killing of bin Laden. Well, actually, on that one, I doubt they can bring him back to life, but who knows? Seriously, though, on most of what Barack Obama hoped to be remembered for, Donald Trump could be remembered for undoing. And let me be clear, this list is neither an endorsement of Barack Obama-Hillary Clinton agenda, nor a condemnation of Donald Trump's, but rather an indictment of those pea-brains who say there are no differences between the major party candidates. Barack Obama once said elections have consequences. Do they ever? What do you think? Email us, tweet us, share your thoughts.